Every guy wants to know how he can get girls. Raise your hands, guys. Raise your hands if you want girls. Come on, everyone, raise your hands. Okay, for those of you who just raised your hands, shame on you. You are not pimping. What's going on, people? It's Reflextra here. I hope you guys have taken my advice from my last video and decided to be more spontaneous this summer, man. I've got a special video for you guys today, man. How to get girls. Yeah, you read the title. You can be the most handsome guy in the world. You can have physique, you can have personality, but you have to face it. There are some girls who just won't like you. These type of women I like to call the desirables. You might get them to look once, just once, but they won't stick around to converse. No. See, the advantages of the desirables are they're beautiful girls. Yeah, they're fine. But they're hard to find. The disadvantages is they lack personality. And it takes too much to impress them and they get bored too easily. Now, if you're a beginner, and I'm assuming most of you guys are, you don't want to go for the desirables, guys. You want to start with the common beauty or the risk and reward. These are the type of girls that you should be dealing with because, the common beauty, they're everywhere. The risk and reward, because of time, we won't get into the risk and reward ladies just yet. I think we'll focus on the common beauty. So they're everywhere you go. They're the ideal women for relationships or, a casual thing. I don't know, whatever you guys are into. But the key to gaining the interest of the common beauty is simple. And I'm going to outline these rules for you players in the making. Okay, rule number 1. Be enthusiastic, guys. Okay? You got to be enthusiastic. See, I've realized that getting the attention of ladies it's a lot like commentating when you think about it. You have to be enthusiastic and exciting, and you have to be attractive to gain the attention of viewers. I mean, think of your gameplay as, well, if you're a commentator, think of your gameplay as your looks, and think of your commentary as your personality. Subscribers are just like women. You must attract them, brother. You understand? Okay? Even if you're not the best looking guy, the common beauty is always interested in personality. A joke here or there, compliments, truths, stories. You have to sweep the common beauty with stuff she's never heard of before. I mean, why is she gonna come to you when there's someone else who's doing the same thing, you're doing? Why? That's why you have to be enthusiastic. Okay? Moving on. Rule number 2, player. Never joke about the 2 of your 5 a day. Now, I've actually got a story that goes with this rule. I was gonna meet this girl, and she was bringing a friend. So I thought, let me bring one of my friends as well. It could be like a double date thing. So, we met each other up, and the girl of my interest, she had particularly large fruit. You should all know what I mean by fruit. So we went to a park to sit down, and it was a nice hot day, and a bee came along, a massive bumblebee came along, and it scared the girl, my interest, it scared her, and she jumped around, and one of her fruit slipped out. And like an idiot, my friend laughed like a wild hyena, man. He pissed off all the girls. It was just a disaster, man. So he messed it up for me because obviously she was too embarrassed, to even take anything further. So it ended essentially before it begun, and it was just a nightmare, man. And obviously the moral of the story is respect, man. The common beauty, they want respect. You give it and you receive it. That's the way into the common beauty's hearts, players. Okay? Women are all self-conscious. So if you make fun of their body, you're out of the game. Alright? You're out of the game. But moving on, rule number 3. And this rule is to never tell a girl your preferred type. Now, I've actually got a story for this rule as well. There was a time in my younger teens when I was just straight up pimping, man. I was just pimping, man. I was pimping like Pimp C or Snoop Dogg, girls by my side. Nah, I'm joking. But anyway, moving on. I was a type of girl that I always used to go for, and that type was mixed race girls. Don't even get me into the conversation. I'm not like that anymore. I'm with Lady Flextra now. She's an Asian beauty. But I just come out of a relationship with a mixed race girl, and I was diving back into the sea of fish like an Olympic swimmer. So I got to talking to this one girl who wasn't mixed race, and she asked me what my last girlfriend was like, and I said, yeah, she was mixed race. And then she asked what type of girl I go for, and I said, mixed race. Big mistake. She goes crazy, so she was like, yo, so what? Am I not tanned enough for you? She was right. And I was like, no, what are you talking about? You're fine. And then she was like, what, is my hair not greasy enough for you now? I was like, what? No, your hair's fine. And then she said, what, am I not ghetto enough for you? Is it because I'm not African? And after that, I just had to leave, man. This is just straight up nightmare, man. You can't be telling girls your type. It's not meant to be, guys, okay? If a girl asks you your preferred type, you say you don't have one. A girl that knows you're open-minded is going to be a lot more open to you, knowing that you're open to her, alright? So you don't want to make a girl feel like she has to compete with anyone, because competition is never good for a relationship, guys. But those are my 3 rules for the common type, for the common beauty, sorry. So, regardless, that goes without saying, you should be looking the part. Don't ever approach a common girl if you don't look in the mirror and immediately want to kiss yourself. Okay, you have to sweep her off her feet, guy. Charm, spontaneity. I mean, don't offer to take her to McDonald's. She goes there with her family. Take her somewhere nice, man. Anyway, guys, this has been How to Get Girls, episode 1. Might turn this into a series, guys. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Peace. If you go trick-or-treating with a mask of your own face to ladies' houses, you are not pimping. If you have to pay the girls on Facebook to like your photos, you are not pimping. If you're at a party and there are no females within a 27.5 feet radius of you, you guessed it, you are not pimping.